today who are going to speak a little bit about their experience of studying at NCATI. We've got Kofi and Lily, who you'll hear from later. Thank you. I'm going to show you a quick video to give you a feel for what we're like as a college. Thank you. Just want to give you a brief overview of the college. We are a relatively brand new employer-led college, which the government created to help students develop world-class skills in engineering. We have two state-of-the-art training facilities, one in Birmingham and one in Doncaster, and we opened in 2017. And what we do is we provide high-level training for the UK's transport infrastructure industry. Thank you.
Hi, I'm the Learner Engagement Manager here at the college. And I'd just like to say we're a very supportive environment here. We have a diverse group of students, all ages and stages. And we can provide support while you're studying. We have a learner support team as well. And we also have a dedicated safeguarding team to keep you safe while you're on campus with us.
While you hear the support with careers and employability, and we'll talk about this further in the presentation.
So I want to talk a little bit about employers, because the work that we do with employers and that you will do with employers as a student at our college is key to everything that we do. The employers input into four key sections of the college. First of all, they play a big role in our curriculum. They, at the front end, in the development of the curriculum, they've input into what we deliver, so to ensure that what you're learning is what you need to know in the workplace. They also help us out a lot with our teaching. You'll hear more about this later from our student reps. They deliver guest lectures with delivering high quality work focused skills development. When you visit the college, you'll see two beautiful buildings filled with the most amazing kit, and our employers have supported us in kitting out both of the buildings. It's everything that we use has been given to us by employers. And finally, they supply support in the form of work placements, mentoring, and even jobs. And again, you'll hear more about this later. Thank you. So what's on offer at the college? At the core of it, it's learning at the cutting edge. We have a unique curriculum, we have a unique way of delivering it, and we have unique cutting edge kit and equipment. But I'll talk a little bit more about the specifics of what we deliver on our full-time program now. Our first and only level 3 full-time program is our access to higher education. Level 3 is equivalent to A-levels. This program exists for people who want to study in higher education but don't quite have the entry requirements that are needed. So on this course, over a year, you develop all the essential academic skills, a foundation knowledge in engineering, transport and infrastructure, through expert lectures and guests from industry. And in this 1-year program, and if there's demand, we do also offer an evening class over 2 years. You acquire everything that an A-level student acquires in 2 years. So it's quite intensive. There's a lot of work. But it will fast track you then onto an HE course in our organization or any organization. It's not only a progression onto NCATI courses. You can go to any university if you complete the Access to Higher Education program. Thank you. And our flagship program is our high-speed rail and infrastructure 3-year degree program. It's unique in a number of ways. It's specifically unique in its progression opportunities. It's broken down into 3 years. In year 1, you start the CERT-HE, which is a level 4 program equivalent to an HNC, perhaps. At the end of this year, you've got a number of options. You can progress to the year 2, which is the foundation degree, or you can leave at this point with a qualification in your hand, a CERT-HE, and go into employment or a higher apprenticeship. It's the same in year 2. When you finish your foundation degree, you receive a qualification, and you can either progress to year 3, which is what most people do after year 2, or you can go into a higher apprenticeship or employment. And then finally, year 3, you finish your full BSc, you have a degree, you can progress to employment. Thank you. This is just a summary of our full-time provision. Level 3 and level 4 are the only 2 courses you can apply directly to. Level 5 and 6, the foundation degree and the BSc, are progression courses from the level 4. Thank you. Okay, a little bit more detail. The CERT-HE in high-speed rail and infrastructure is a really great course. It's a really well-rounded curriculum, gives you an introduction to all aspects of high-speed rail. To enter this program, you need to have a level 3 qualification, either 3 A levels or a BTEC diploma, something like that. You need to have your English and maths at grade 4 or above. You need to be 18 years or older. It covers a wide variety of things, all to do with the high-speed rail sector. So there's an introduction to railway systems, high-speed rail in context, health and safety, introduction to technical management and systems thinking, introduction to railway engineering, and finally an introduction to the management and operation of the railway. Thank you. The level 5, you have to progress to this from the level 4, also covers a broad range of topics, but it starts to specialize a little bit into systems thinking. So systems thinking, project management, civil engineering and track, rolling stock and power, systems, command, control and communication, which is sort of digital signaling, and operations and management. And then finally, you progress onto the BSc, and the top modules focus on economic, social, and environmental sustainability and systems engineering. And you leave this with a degree. Thank you. So this slide gives you a little bit more information about what you study under each of the categories. So for example, when we talk about power, we're talking about grid supply and overhead lines. I won't read everything out, but I'll just give you a moment to cast your eye over that. Okay, thank you. As I mentioned earlier in the presentation, we are one college, but we are on 2 sites which are very far apart. We've got one in Birmingham in the Midlands and one up in South Yorkshire in Doncaster. The curriculum is split a little bit between the 2 sites, with the bigger, heavier engineering taking place in Doncaster, which is our bigger building. I'm just going to show you a short video which will give you a virtual tour of the 2 buildings. Okay, I'm going to hand you over now to Tom and Yvonne to talk you through applications and careers and that sort of thing. Thank you. Tom, are you there?
There we go. Our higher education courses are validated by Sheffield Hallam University, and we work in partnership with them. One of the advantages of this is that you'll have access to a lot of their resources as well, including their online libraries. The first stage to the application process is completing an application form on our website under the Apply Now section. This will register your interests, allow us to get in contact with you, put you on our mailing lists. As with most other HE courses, the applications are made through UCAS. Once you've done that, you'll either receive an unconditional offer and you'll be invited to enrol with us directly. And conditional offers, obviously, depending on the grades that you get once you get your exam results. If you don't receive the qualification that you need, you can contact our recruitment team and we can look at other alternatives for you. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to talk a little bit about learner experience and learner support and the curriculum. So, as well as your engineering studies, your engineering subjects, you'll also be given training in referencing and academic writing skills, and the study skills that are going to help you, complete your HE assignments. We have a dedicated safeguarding team that's committed to keeping you safe, and we also run social events and monthly themed events as well. We can offer specialist support for people with learning difficulties. When you enrol with us at the college, we'll carry out a number of diagnostics to see what stage you're at with your education, and we can tailor support around that as well. Thank you. Obviously, we find ourselves in a unique situation at the moment, what with the COVID-19 lockdown. We've been incredibly well to adapt our learning in the face of this situation. We have excellent IT facilities, and we've been able to make the transition from face-to-face to online remarkably smoothly. The Association of Colleges, for example, have placed us in the top 10% of colleges for learner engagement during this time. We're making some changes to the way that we deliver the curriculum. So from September, our courses will combine face-to-face, and there'll be some online learning as well. Thank you. We consult with students about how we're doing with the online sessions, and we get regular feedback. And as you can see, it's been overwhelmingly positive. Thank you.
I'm Yvonne Hoyt. I'm the Careers and Employability Manager, and I'm just going to give you an overview of what the support you can get while you're at the college. So we offer the following support while you're at the college, and also when you leave the college, you can still have access to this support. So out with exploring different jobs, making you aware of what kind of jobs are out there that may suit you. We also look about how to get into those jobs in terms of planning, looking at qualifications, experience, skills and qualities you need. So you're aware of what you're studying on the course and how it links to the real work. And then job hunting skills, about getting into work, CVs, application forms, assessment centres, interview skills as well. Support with progression into either further studies such as higher education, training, apprenticeships and postgraduate studies. And how to use social media, which plays an increasing important part in terms of job hunting, in terms making links and connections with companies in order to increase your positive progression. And also work experience as well. So making sure that you're prepared for work experience in terms of where to find them, your CVs are up to date, and your interview skills are on point. So we make you also aware of the labour market, because it's not just about what's locally available nationally, but internationally as well. What's available, what jobs are around, what are the jobs that there's skill shortage in, so you know that it's more easier to access those jobs, so you're ready and relevant to go into work. And also to do with what finances are available if you decide to go on to further study. We also have a planned programme of careers and employability, which is embedded into the curriculum, which covers the things we've just mentioned, but also events such as careers events where you can network with employers, a skills event to see what is available out there, network with employers and employees, and also to do with HE events as well, so you can have the opportunity to look at what courses are out there, what's required to get into those courses as well. Again, all to support you to get into where you need to go in terms of your aims and ambitions as well, and making those links with industries and HEs to maximise your chances of receiving gaining a positive destination. So if you need to access a service, so you want to contact us, want to have a one-to-one guidance interview, you can do it either in person, well, not in person during at this moment, but you can do it over the phone, email, we can even do it by Teams, and you can use the contact details by telephone and email to arrange a suitable time and time and day to discuss your aims and objectives with you.
Thank you very much, Tom and Yvonne. Now we're going to hear from Kofi, who's a foundation degree learner, and Lily, who is a CERT HE learner, a little bit about their experience at studying at NCATI. So thank you very much, Kofi, if you could kick things off.
Greetings all, and good afternoon, everybody. Yes, I'm a student on the level 5 program, and basically I decided to join the college looking as a way to get into the rail industry. I had been in a previous career in social housing for many years, and when HS2 was announced, I thought it was a great opportunity to me to get involved and potentially look at a career change. I didn't feel that I had the necessary engineering qualifications to work at the level that I wanted to in the rail industry, so decided to attend one of these open days at the college, and I was seduced a little bit by the new technology, new ways of working, new ways of learning, and decided to go on to the level 4 course. I found the course really interesting. I think one of the key sort of benefits, as Andrew touched upon, was the fact that the close working links with the employers. So we have a dedicated team of lecturers who deliver obviously the curriculum for us, but that's also supplemented with people from industry who are also delivering the lectures and working obviously on some sort of key projects like HS2 and other building projects, where we get the real sort of insight into how things work in a practical context. One of the other things I found really useful progressing from the level 4 until level 5 is that the opportunity, as say, to do work placements and to go on work-based excursions during the course. So last year I was able to work at Arup on HS2 phase B, so that really helped to take the learning which we learned in level 4 and apply it in a real world context. I also worked for Costain, who are doing complex construction also on HS2, and that gave me a really good understanding of the planning of how you build a railway and bring it into operational practice. This year on the level 5, it's been a real step up, and so certainly a lot of group work has taken place. And say the way the courses are set up, it's designed to mimic how it works in the actual workplace. So we're using real world scenarios and applying the techniques that we learned theoretically to provide, say, real world solutions to real world engineering problems. So say I found the course really useful, and we'll be progressing to the level 6, getting the full degree, so which hopefully stands me the best chance of securing employment in maybe project management or systems engineering role in the rail industry. Thank you, and I'll hand over to Lily now.
Thanks a lot, Kofi. And now we'll hear from Lily, who's a CERT HE learner.
Hi, I'm Lily. I'm due level 4 high-speed rail and infrastructure, and I did this course because I wanted to become a civil engineer. I came from doing A-levels and BTECs in applied science and history. So it goes to show you don't need every like maths subject and science subject in the world to come here. I did history. In the university, we have a lot of variation when it comes to courses and different topics within courses. We can get anything from civil engineering to project management to environmental engineering. So when you do this course, you can get a real grasp on what you aspire to be and what you aspire to do. The structure of the course is really enjoyable because it gives each individual the freedom and the creativity to show their own work. My plans for the future is either stopping on with the university to do level 5 or moving to an apprenticeship, hopefully, where I can be able to still come with the university as well. But with everything going on at the minute and the climate of things, it's quite hard. But there's a lot of companies such as Balfour Beatty and Arup who come in and speak to us about apprenticeships and possible employment, which is really helpful. And I think it differentiates us from other universities because you don't get that contact as much as you do here. So I think it's a really good university to come to and experience and aspire to do what you want to do.
Thank you, Lily, and thank you, Kofi. It's always inspiring to hear from our students. So thank you very much for attending our virtual open day. We hope to hear from you very soon. Are there any questions?
Got one on chat.
Okay. I hear we have one on chat. Let me read the question out and then I'll hopefully deal with it. Hi, this is somebody. We hope you are finding the virtually. Oh, sorry. This is from the organisers of the open day. Just asking for some feedback. So, do we have any questions from anyone attending? If not, we'll say thank you very much and have a lovely day.